rolling green lawns and colorful showy blooms highlight the San Jose Municipal Rose Garden, named America's best rose garden. Hardly a day passes when some species is not in full bloom, with more than 3,500 plantings and 189 varieties featured. Early May brings acres of fragrant, majestic roses at arguably their most beautiful stage. San Jose's 5.5-acre Municipal Rose Garden, a one-time prune orchard, is today one of the most attractive of its kind in the world, drawing thousands of visitors each year. Municipal Rose Garden in San Jose is one of the most popular Silicon Valley outdoor recreation. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you the beautiful Municipal Rose Garden in San Jose, California, which is supposed to be one of the best rose gardens in the entire USA. So sit back and enjoy the video. The rose garden is free to the public, but only street parking is available around the garden. In peak summertime, it might get little difficult to find parking. When I visited in May, I was lucky enough to find parking spot at the intersection of Dana Avenue and Emery Street. The entrance to the garden is on Nagli Avenue. The Municipal Rose Garden is about 4 miles away from San Jose International Airport and 2.6 miles away from downtown San Jose. The Municipal Rose Garden is open 7 days a week from morning 8 am to half an hour after sunset. The garden is exclusively devoted to shrubs of the rose family. Hybrid teas comprise 75% of the plantings. These shrubs are characterized by a single high-centered bloom per stem. Visitors to the garden can also expect to see floribundas, which have clusters of blooms per stem, grandifloras, which are taller than hybrid teas and feature both clusters and single bloom stems, miniature roses, climbers, a rose variety that sends out long canes which are trained up onto the fences surrounding the garden, and polyanthas, low-growing rose shrubs with clusters of small flowers. Although you can enjoy colorful blooms throughout the April to November season, the best time to visit is early May. What you see in the video right now is what I captured during my visit in early May. San Jose's Municipal Rose Garden is also home to newly hybridized rose and new rose varieties. In fact, the All-American Rose Selections, a national independent rating organization, sends the new varieties to the garden for testing before release to the general public. The roses are tested in areas like health, amount of blooms, color, form, and unique qualities of bloom before being accepted as a new variety and released to the public. When you visit the garden, you will note that a detailed map of plantings inside brochure and posted in the garden lists hundreds of varieties with names ranging from Bonbon to Voodoo and Ole to San Jose Sunshine. The rose hybridizers who develop new varieties choose the names for their creations, which are then submitted to the International Rose Registration Program of the American Rose Society, which has catalogued over 15,000 varieties. The picnic areas available in the garden are non-reservable and are occupied at a first-come first-served basis. The San Jose Municipal Rose Garden was recognized for its stunning beauty by being voted America's Best Rose Garden by All-American Rose Selection AARS and also the best location to get married by the San Jose Mercury News in the same year. This garden is really a world of color and fragrance. Roses everywhere, from palest pinks to the deepest reds. You will be surrounded by delightful scents and images. Many of the garden's original features, including the reflection pool in the center of the structural entrance which you saw just now, the garden vases, the two-tiered water fountain, miniature rose beds and arbor have been donated through the years by the community and the Rose Society. The fountain creates a formal entry into the rose garden. It is located on the east side of the main gate. If you decide to visit the rose garden, please do not pick, collect or remove any plant or other natural feature from the garden. Of course, littering is prohibited. Organized sports are also not allowed in the rose garden. Consumption of alcohol is not permitted. Dogs, our dear friends, are not welcome. No motorized vehicles are permitted on the trails. No skateboarding is permitted, and please, no smoking in the garden. The garden was championed by early members of the Santa Clara County Rose Society, and on November 20, 1927, the San Jose City Council voted to set aside 5.5 acres of an 11-acre tract of land at Nagli and Dana Avenues just outside of downtown San Jose, and the Rose Society pledged to provide roses for the garden. Groundbreaking took place on April 7, 1931, and 6 years later, on April 7, 1937, the Rose Garden was officially dedicated. I visited the rose garden again in February to see how it looks in the winter. Even though their website says that the roses bloom throughout the year, actually that's not true. The roses need to be cut back in the winter to go dormant to protect them as part of the winter care. That's normal. Even then, I saw few rose flowers here and there. It was still beautiful. The fountain was still there, as stunning as ever. In the first week of January, all the roses are winter pruned and stripped of all leaves by over 500 volunteers. This gives the roses a chance to store its energy and put on a spectacular display in the spring. I would definitely recommend you to check out this place if you are nearby even in the winter. There are redwood trees and walking paths as well as picnic tables and barbecues available. The location is good. It sits in the beautiful old Rose Garden neighborhood. Walkers use the park regularly. The popular public library is across the street, so you will also see people reading and drinking their coffee in the park. It's a great environment for fun and reflection. I really had good time even during winter walking around the park and then relaxing under the shadows of these giant redwood trees. Getting married in this rose garden is very popular in San Jose. The Municipal Rose Garden offers two sites for wedding ceremonies, the Fountain Arbor and the Rose Garden stage in the adjacent lawn. The use of chairs, wedding arches, arbors and decorations are allowed in the raised lawn area only. The fountain area is only for standing ceremony. Even during my winter visit, I took pleasure in enjoying my free time with these isolated roses spread throughout the garden. Staring at these beautiful roses gives me a sense of happiness and freedom. They are beautiful. When you visit in winter, you realize that this garden is more like a park with a garden inside, while also being an iconic attraction in San Jose, since it's not just an ordinary garden but larger, more colorful, diverse and scenic. It's also in a great neighborhood surrounded by unique homes and the area is well kept. You can also see lot of people walking their dogs outside since pets are not allowed inside the park. You can also see people taking prom pictures or wedding photos here, which really makes sense because it's so beautiful with such a wide variety of roses and flowers, lots of colors and lots of greenery. It is definitely one of the best rose garden in the entire USA. I had always heard the saying, stop and smell the roses, but I actually never fully understood it till I visited the San Jose Municipal Rose Garden. It is definitely a must visit location in the San Francisco Bay Area. Just go there, park your car and walk around, stop and smell the roses, play hide and seek if you want, have a picnic, then smell the roses again. Enjoy nature in the middle of Silicon Valley. Summer or winter, spring or fall, it doesn't matter which season of the year you are in the Bay Area. Don't forget to include the Municipal Rose Garden in San Jose in your itinerary. That brings us to the end of this video, showing you one of the most beautiful parks in the San Francisco Bay Area, situated in the South Bay region in the city of San Jose. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel, Live to Travel. To get instant notification when I upload new videos, please press that bell icon. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.